Bananas Podcast. How's everyone doing out there? Guys, today we have future UFC Hall of Famer, the legend, Glover Teixeira, on the Fight Bananas Podcast, guys, for you right now. We have so much to talk to Glover about. How about the main event fight that was just announced this past week against Anthony Lionheart Smith? That's for April 25th, and so much more. His history, his UFC lineup. He was just in the Quintet Ultra. There's so much. Glover Teixeira, once-in-a-lifetime athlete. I want to talk to him about his gym, Teixeira Fitness and MMA. So, guys, Glover Teixeira is about to go absolutely bananas. All right, guys, on the Fight Bananas hotline, UFC legend, future Hall of Famer, Glover Teixeira. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm good. How are you?
Doing really good, really good. Very blessed today. Let's get right into it. Big fight announcement in the last couple of days. April 25th, Lincoln, Nebraska, ESPN Plus main event versus Anthony Lionheart Smith. Glover, how excited are you for this back in the main event?
Oh, man, I'm excited for this fight, you know. I like Anthony Smith. I like the way he fights. You know, he's a guy that, you know, is coming forward, is coming to finish a fight. And, you know, and I asked to fight him when we fought in Germany.
Okay.
You know, and I say, hey, man, let's do this fight. And he's like, oh, let's see, Glover, you know. But right now, he gave me this opportunity. And we're going to be going, man.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Absolutely. And you guys saw each other a couple months ago, I thought, too, at Quintet Ultra in Las Vegas. Am I right on that?
Oh, yeah. We did that quintet. It was very good. It was fun. And hang out a little bit, yep.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, your 2019 was spectacular. Can't go any better than undefeated 3-0, 3-fight win streak now in the light heavyweight division. You know, what can you put to your 2019 and keep the momentum going now in 2020?
Man, you know, I just got to keep training and do the things that I've been doing. It's been helping me a lot. I've been have a lot of help with UFC PI in Las Vegas. You know, those guys been doing a lot of the condition, the food, supplements. So you know, get to know your body more and know what you're doing. You know, because fighting is one thing. We know how to fight. You go over there, you know how to throw a punch. But then this other side of the game that I need to improve. And UFC PI, they have all the professionals there now to help us out, you know. Absolutely.
Also, I see you all the time. You're training in your gym, Glover MMA and Fitness. Great gym. Like I said, our dear friend Pete White was up there, saw it. He said it was spectacular. You know, how fun is it to kind of almost give back? And you're in the gym. You see all your fighters, all the young kids in there. How cool is it to have, you know, your name on the billboard to share MMA and Fitness?
I love it, man. You know, I love it every day. You know, I love to go in the gym. I post it all the time, like, you know, on my Instagram. Like, there's no place I'd rather be, you know. And I just love to be there. You know, I have a bunch of friends there. You know, I'm a good guy I make friends real quick, you know. So a lot of the guys that goes is my friends. So it's nothing like it, man. You know, do what you like to do with a bunch of friends, you know, the students, but they become my friends, you know. So
right.
It's amazing. I love it.
Right. Oh, we hear that all the time through all the people we talk to in MMA. They always say Glover Teixeira's name with high regard. So much love and respect always goes out to your name. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Back to Anthony Smith, main event. When you win this fight, what do you think this does for you and your career? We never thought, you know, Jon Jones is still on top, still the light heavyweight champion. He's fighting next week, and we'll get to that actually in a second. But you versus Anthony Smith, what do you think a win? What does that do to your career?
It put me right there in a title hunting again, man. You know, Anthony Smith is number 3 in the world. You know, I'm going to focus on this fight and train really hard and do the best that I can. It's a great opportunity for me right now. You know, I'm 40 years old and I need to go after this with everything that I got. And Yeah, he put me right there, man. I wanna start talking about the title. I wanna be in the radar, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You said
So I'm excited for this fight. This is they offer me fight. I take the last three fights that I fought guys. I fought guys that's not in a lower rank than I was, you know. So that didn't jump me the ranking too much, and now I'm fighting a guys a higher rank, and I'm very excited for that.
absolutely. Anthony Lionheart Smith is a top end competitor. He had a good fight against Jon Jones. A little controversy there in the end, but mentioned him a couple times. Let's get right into it. I would love your aspect. You got so much knowledge in the game, Glover. Next weekend, UFC 247 main event, undefeated Dominic Reyes versus the undisputed light heavyweight champion Jon Jones Bones. Who do you think wins that fight and why?
Uh, I gotta have to go with Jon Jones again. You know, he's a legend, man. He's been doing been beating everybody and destroying most of the guys that he goes with. The guy, it's gonna be hard to beat Jones. You know, to be honest, I don't know Reyes. He's a very good, very explosive fighter, but I just think Jon Jones is his strategy. It's better,
Right.
and he's very calm, and he do the strategy very good. And I believe that he's gonna take him to the ground and beat him in the ground. You know.
Right, yeah. Jones does that to a lot of guys. Is that one match, is that just an easy and obvious rematch out of almost anyone you've been in the ring of? And let's actually start with that. You fought Jon Jones, Rashad Evans, Rampage, Gus, Jared Kinnear. You fought the best of the best. Maybe one of the best lineups ever in UFC history. That's why so many people have you on such high regards. You never ducked anyone. You fight everyone in the light heavyweight division. What do you put that to? You fought the greatest fighters in the light heavyweight division ever.
Yeah, I just gotta keep fighting and keep going to the top, man. This is my goal, and fighting big name guys and legends like that is just like it's not even the name. It's they big name for some reason, right? Because they tough as hell, but fighting all the tough guys and all the great fighters is just make me accomplish. You see what it's all about. I like challenge, and I like to put myself in a situation that I can do better, they can be better, and that's why I accept them. Any challenge is welcome.
Absolutely. Guys, we're talking to Glover Teixeira, UFC legend. My man, I got 10 funny questions. We call this segment Going Bananas for you. They can be one answer questions, or you can essays, whatever you want. Okay, my man?
All
right. First one, what actor would play you in a movie about you?
The Rock, right? He's bald, he's strong, he's big. Yeah, I think The Rock.
The Rock. I think you're better looking than The Rock, if I could say.
Yeah, maybe.
Who's the most interesting person you've ever talked to?
Oh, wow, man. I don't know. It's so many, It's just I talk to so many interesting people, man. It's I talk with everybody,
Yeah.
To be honest, the most interesting people I ever talk with, when I was in Brazil, talk with, a lot of times I stop and talk with the people that sell, stuff in the beach, they just go, you know what I mean? They walk around and sell and juice. They come from different country, and those are people they have a very interesting story, man, and make we realize how good we have and how amazing our life is, and we still complain about it,
Yes, sir. We are very blessed. In their absolute prime, Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I always say it's another thing that you have to. I'll say Mike Tyson because of just I'm a big fan and incredible. The guy is incredible, man. But I don't know. It's hard to say because Ali is a legend, you know.
Right.
Ali is I don't know. It's I'm gonna go with Mike Tyson. If I had to pick one, I'll pick Mike Tyson.
There you go. There you go. Nothing to do with mixed martial arts. What's something the Fight Bananas community does not know about you?
Oh, what happened? There's nothing to do with martial arts.
Yeah, nothing. Do you love riding horses, or do you love painting? What's something else that about you that nothing to do with MMA?
I like to drink some Hennessy sometime. Man.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Okay. 40 years young, Glover Teixeira. Right now, what's your dream fight for you to put a bow on your illustrious career?
Jon Jones again, man. Fighting him for the title.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could happen very, very soon.
Yeah.
What's the last book you've read?
Last book I read, I read Mike Tyson book and The Secret. The Secret was the last book I read.
Okay, that's a good one.
I'm not. If you ask me when was this, it's probably like 2-3 years ago, because I'm not very. I don't finish much books, you know. I get bored quick and I pass it on.
Yeah. Wow. Dog or cat person?
Dog, but we have 3 cats. No dog yet, because my wife, she loves cats more than I do. But I love cats too, you know. But if choosing is dog.
Okay. Last one for you, my brother. April 25th, Lincoln, Nebraska, ESPN Plus, fight prediction versus Anthony Lionheart Smith.
It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a tough fight, but I'm going to be the winner in the end of the fight, you know. But I'm going to finish this fight either submission or knockout.
There you go. Glover Teixeira, we appreciate you so much, my man. Thank you so much for your time. Continued success. We'll talk soon.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Wow, guys, what a great talk. That was Glover Teixeira. Doesn't get bigger than that, guys. One of the best UFC light heavyweights of all time. It was cool. It was very, you can hear he wants the Jones rematch. You can just hear it in his voice and his tone. Anthony Lionheart Smith going to take care of business, and we'll see what's next. Jon Jones, Glover Teixeira, around the summer. I'll take that one any time of the day. Love it. Thank you so much, Glover Teixeira. I'm telling you guys, check out his gym, Teixeira MMA and Fitness in Connecticut. Beautiful, beautiful gym. Guys, all of our sponsors, thank you so much. Hey, when you're with us with Thick and Thin, we're definitely going to shout you out. When UFC Hall of Famer Glover Teixeira is on, I'm talking about Warhammer Fightwear. Check them out at their website, guys, warhammerfightwear.com. Some of the best gear in mixed martial arts, T-shirts, leggings for the ladies, hats for the kids. They got it all. Warhammer Fightwear. Also, our family at End Still Nutrition, some of the best, supplements in MMA. I take that joint jiu-jitsu daily. Thank you so much, End Still Nutrition. Check them out at endstillnutrition.com. Check out our family at Mako Tech Mouthguards. Love them. And guys, check out Fusion CBD products. Hit their website at fusioncbdproducts.com. Put in the code FIGHT2020. FIGHT2020. That's 10% off. 10% off your full order, fusioncbdproducts.com. Guys, that was it. Make sure you're listening. iHeartRadio, guys, send them tons of love. Listen to the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, like the podcast, send it to a neighbor or a friend. Always, you can subscribe to our Fight Bananas YouTube channel. Content galore. That's what we do, guys. Content. And very last thank you to Glover Teixeira, one of the greats in UFC history, a bona fide UFC Hall of Famer. Glover Teixeira, 425, April 25th, Lincoln, Nebraska, ESPN Plus in the main event versus Anthony Lionheart Smith. Thank you so much, Glover Teixeira.